This is the Jimmy Dore Show. This is Russell speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Russell. It's a pleasure to talk to you. This is Senator Chuck Schumer of the great state of New York.
Oh, well, hello, Senator. Thanks for calling. What's on your mind?
Getting this budget thing taken care of. That's what. And guess what? We are. Well, sort of.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes, it is, Russell. And I'm pleased to say I've reached a tentative deal with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. And I'm also pleased to say that it was an absolute pleasure working with him.
Yes, you said he was, quote, a decent, respectful guy.
And I meant it. He's a real mensch, unlike certain others in Congress I could name. Polite, punctual, friendly, clean. Did I say polite? The young man is aces in my book.
So much so that his politics don't bother you?
Russell, as long as I can work with Republican politicians, I certainly don't need to have the same worldview as they do.
Even if they're wacko, far-right Christian fundamentalists and all that entails, being anti-gay and everything else?
Russell, part of that everything else is a rabid, unthinking support for Israel. And that's what we need in Congress right now. As Israel's actions become more and more difficult to rationalize or justify in any way, we need as many Israel heads out there as we can get. Men like him are greatly appreciated.
Even though his support for Israel is based on the religious belief that the last of the Jews will be converted to Christianity in order to bring about the apocalypse?
Look, I don't care what cornball fantasy is behind it. Support is support. As far as I'm concerned, he can believe Jerusalem is where Mayor McCheese will ascend to heaven during the next solar eclipse. Just keep that money and weaponry flowing.
Oh, is that why McDonald's is getting all that backlash? Gotcha. Thanks for clarifying.
And I'm not going to lie, it's a little unsettling seeing more anti-Semitisms than I'm seeing irrational support for Israel right now. Don't care for it, not one bit.
On a related note, since you are the senator from New York, can I ask you if you know anything about these tunnels they've discovered underneath the Chabad?
Well, okay, enough with the tunnels already. We've heard enough about these tunnels, enough to spur every old anti-Semitic trope and conspiracy theory in the book.
I understand that. I'm not trying to fuel any tropes or conspiracies, but still, people want to know what the deal is with these tunnels.
I don't know, okay? I have no idea. Yes, it's weird. What do you want me to say? It's the Hasidim. No one knows what they're up to anyway. Normal Jews don't know much about them, and we don't care to.
Okay. All right.
I don't ask Christians what's up with the Amish. Don't ask me what's up with Hasidim. They've been confounding us for way longer. They've been confounding you, believe me.
Fair enough.
If I had to venture a guess, I would say that whatever the purpose for those tunnels is, it's not sinister. Extremely weird, almost certainly, but not sinister.
If you say so.
I do say so, Weisenheimer. Look, I know you're new around here, but I'm Chuck Schumer, Master of the Senate, cousin of Amy Schumer, and what I say goes.
Fair enough, Rebbe.
And watch it with the Israel bashing. I hear all this Israel bashing from you and Jimmy and all your crew of ne'er-do-wells, and believe me, it does not go unnoticed. It is very noticed.
Good. Maybe you'll listen to how the American public doesn't want this genocide to go on.
Nope, never. The day I start listening to the American people is the day I stop listening to the Eagles. Not going to happen. I represent New York State, not every Israel-hating boob riding around on a scooter or whatever. We know best.
Oh, I am sure you do. What?
That's the spirit. I like the cut of your jib, young man. You seem to be one of the ones who gets it. But now I have to go. I've got a special secret meeting in the tunnels underneath Congress.
Wait, what goes on in those tunnels?
Nothing. Forget I said it. I've said too much. Forget about those tunnels, too. Just stop thinking about tunnels. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you, Senator Schumer.
Come see us do a live stand-up show. We'll be in Venice, California, Palmdale, California, Omaha, Des Moines, Milwaukee, Lansing, Bend, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Boston, Massachusetts, and we're going to Europe. Do you live in Europe? We're going to be there. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.